Alright, y'all, this is my Dancing Wind Raleigh Jr. Um, it was manufactured for Sigma, is what it said on the box. The box was found out in that old shed, which has been, half of it's torn down. The half that faced this way was torn down off that old shed, and I took the front off the other half. And it was in the first half that got torn down, way back in the back. The box was burst open because it had no back wall. But the fan was pretty much fine except for a little bit of corrosion right here. Even came with a tassel. And it's been up here for about 2.5 years since it came out of the box. And in December, so when it was just under 2 years old, I hit it with a mop and broke it. So it was white and I painted it. So Krylon gold paint, that's the best I could do. I mean, it's alright. It's not bad. Turn it on. This is its switch. This is the light switch. And if y'all are wondering why this doesn't have the light on it anymore, it's because it didn't come with the light. And the light was bent. And so I took it off. If y'all are wondering, look at my older videos. This thing had a light on it. And it looks stupid with the dual lights in here. This room, when I was a kid, this bathroom extension wasn't here yet. The room was, you see the walls, that wall there, that's still brown, and that wall, it met in the corner, and the light was in the center. And then the bathroom was added on, the light was there, and I didn't like it, so I did this. And then I did this for the fan, because there was no fan. I put the fan in here. There was not a fan here when I found it in the shed. This was the only place for it. It was perfect over the washer dryer. That's why I added in another light too. Yeah, this thing flies. It didn't wobble when I first got it, but the reason for that is that blade bracket that I had to replace isn't perfect. Before I replaced that, it didn't wobble at all. It spun perfectly. All of this stuff being out is because of the water pipe that burst. This was all in the linen closet in the hallway, which has the access under the house. But we cut a hole in the bathroom, but that stuff hasn't been put in the linen closet yet, or put back. I'm gonna stop it so we can look at it. It's got a J-hook. And the canopy has the little tension screw on the side that holds it up, so it gets pushed down every time it wobbles. Yeah, and it looks better without the light anyway. This is how it was when I first put it up. I'm gonna leave it like that. It looks good between the two lights. Better without the light. It looks stupid with 3 lights here and that light there. It looked very busy. So, it looks much, much better. I regret that I even put that light on there. It wasn't even on there for a year. It was on there for like 4 months. Hated it. Luckily, I saved the screw that covered the hole. I just set it inside there when I put the light kit on, so I could just get it right back out and put it back on. These 3 are fine. That one's replaced. Here's the tassel, and yes, the tassel came with it. The packaging, due to heat and being outside, some of the packaging, the paper between the blades stuck to the blades. But they're stencil blades. See, they're stencil blades. On the box, it pictured one that was cane, and they had an antique brass one with cane and one with stencil. This one's the polished brass with stencil. And they had a polished brass with cane as well. Not really any tags, it's very generic. Dancing Wind, Raleigh Jr. And then, just so y'all can see where we were at in the house, the Hunter Brighton is right there. Alright, that'll do it. we don't ever run it on medium.